back with another video. And this video is, I'm talking about the beautiful sunset. I took this picture, this is a video of the most beautiful sunset I've ever seen, June 2019. And we are coming up on June again. June 2019, this was my youngest son's birthday. And this was just a wonderful sunset. And I would take these often, practically every day, every time I'm out and about, going shopping, going out to eat, or whatever. And on the way home, or if we're late in the evening, like going out to eat. I think it was the hibachi was open then, but they have closed. It closed some months ago. I don't know why. We just went there one day and they were closed, which I think they should be closed because they were, the service have gotten very nasty. I don't know why they had these people in there that don't speak English. And they're on FaceTime on the phone ignoring you instead of cooking your food, stir-frying your food. So, anyway. Well, this is last year. So, as I would record these pictures and video these beautiful Mother Nature scenes, it's how I saw them building towers. I knew they were towers, but I didn't know what kind of towers they were or what they were for. And now, as January this year comes in, we're hearing about COVID-19, 5 months in, 6 months in, May. And we are on what they call social distancing. And social distancing is going to be at least for some people, reality and the space that they're living in. Social distancing is going to be a huge, huge issue. It's going to be a huge thing because social distancing is not going to go away. I've been social distancing basically all my life. I like being around people, but somehow, since first grade, I tend to rub people the wrong way. Don't know what I said. Don't know why they avoided me. Don't know why I sense some kind of animosity or something. But over the years, through high school, first grade through high school, I sense it had to be something I said. Because I talk a lot, just trying to be friends, just trying to fit in. But I would sense that people would take some little issue. I wouldn't know what I would never know what it was. And up until 2017 on my spiritual journey, I still wouldn't know what it was. Because it's just something that stayed with me, even in my adult life, even to this day. But from 2013 to now, where my spiritual journey started, I think it was May 24th, 2017, when there was the total eclipse of the sun. Total eclipse of the moon and the sun. I watched that. That's when I woke up. For some reason, when they said it was going to be a total eclipse, I never really concerned myself with eclipse because there have been few. But this particular one, it was just something I needed to see. I had my dark prescription shades on. I got all kind of videos of the eclipse through the trees. It was just the sun was just an awesome thing. But when the total eclipse happened, I was on the road to Hinesville, Georgia, helping my daughter go house shopping. And as the eclipse came, it was raining so hard. When I say raining so hard, it was crazy, raining hard, couldn't see nothing. And we would pass, there would be a lot of people on the side of the road, they don't stop. But my daughter can drive me in rain, so she was just driving. I said, well, you might need to stop, kind of see this and that. So she stopped and pulled over. That's when the rain started letting up. And then I had my video camera and I was videotaping the eclipse. On the side of the road, I was videotaping the eclipse as it was going past. It was dark, it was raining like crazy. And I said, what is it talking about? No. I don't know what it was, but it was just raining like crazy. So, and I was excited about that. And at that time, that's when I was just aware of the eclipse. I've always been aware of the eclipse because the very first eclipse that I knew that was a total eclipse was when I was a little girl in the country, down in Terrell, South Carolina. We were working the farm, so I had to have been somewhere around 6, 8 years old, something like that. And there was a total eclipse. We was outside. They said, don't look up at the sun. You need to mess your eyes up. You need this and this and that. Whatever these 3D shades are talking about. That day, all the chickens went into the chicken coop. And I was out there and we sat. I went outside and sat in a car. As it was totally dark. And then as day came back. That was back in the 60s. Because I was in high school all of the 70s. So it was in the 60s. Because I was somewhere around 6, 8 years old. So it had to been, so it was in the year of 66, 68, something like that. I'm not sure the date, but if you go back and pull that record up of when that eclipse was in the 60s, you would know exactly what year that was. So my birthday hadn't come yet in October. So, and I've always, in my mind, that eclipse never left my mind. It was always in my mind. I always remembered it. It was just always a part of me. And I knew, and I heard there were eclipses then. I go back, and as I was researching this eclipse, I would go back and notice when they would talk about when there was this eclipse and that eclipse. The one I remember was in like 68, and I had a full awareness of it. So I was outside, it was dark. They said don't look up at the sky, so I didn't look up because I didn't want to be blind. So I sat in my car. I sat in my parents' car. And then now, 2017. So I may have been 7 years old because my birthday hadn't come yet. Because when that eclipse came. So, I don't think so. But anyway, so 2017, my mind is like in full want to see the total eclipse. So I did research on it and saw where it spanned across the whole of America. And haven't done that since the beginning of America began. It was the last time there was a total eclipse that spanned from one side over there from the west. I think it was Washington State. I think where it was, and it spanned across the whole entire United States to South Carolina, where I am. So that made me feel some kind of way that this is my awakening moment. I was I was woke and aware in the 60s with the first eclipse, but 2017 eclipse, I became, I guess, on a whole nother level of awareness. Back then, I was just aware. 2017, not only was I aware, I started doing research. I wanted to understand the eclipse. I mean, I just early on, so I fully understand it. From I think it's Seattle, Washington, whatever part of Washington State, and I saw how it came across the whole United States, and it came through South Carolina, and I forgot to the coast over there, and there was something about where it meet at. I think in the Atlantic Ocean. So that was when I was fully awakened, and I spent the last 3 years researching, learning, downloads and downloads, updates and updates, understanding. All of a sudden, why am I seeing three? Why I'm seeing numbers in sequences 333. Done something. It was 222 everywhere. It was twos everywhere in sequences of 222. And I kept seeing that all of 2017. And so I kept researching. What does it mean? I understand it was angel numbers. I didn't understand duality until now, what duality means. But back then I understood it was 222. It was the beginning, understanding, awakening, all of those stuff about the 222. So that was my awakening. May 24th, 2017, at the total eclipse of the sun. And I think it lasts 2 hours and 15 minutes. Not 2 hours, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 15 seconds, however that was. I still got the videos of it. I have posted them to YouTube. You can go back and look at them. Yeah, look at the videos that I made. But it was an awesome day, and it was just something that my whole person, my whole being, and why I'm here was awakened. Now they say, okay, wake up. It's time for you to get to work. Find out why you're here. All before you were just here, fully aware of Earth, Mother Nature. I became a poet, and I drew. I sang, write songs. I do all kinds of stuff over the years. I grew flowers, bring me inside. Just fascinated with nature. It's like I was just here in the earth. Go to school, learn it so I can, whatever. Go to work, couldn't handle work. So, I got married to what a lot of black men call something of the simps. They call them lame simps. Anyway, I tell my husband, when I heard that, I tell my husband, I said, you a lame simp or something? I said, and he said, what is that? Because everybody know what it means to be simple and lame. And I read him, and I said, well, this is what these black men on YouTube says are simps. And I read it, he looked at me and said, well, I guess I'm a simp then. He goes to work every day. He works hard. He's very creative. He saves the company millions. He helps the company make millions with his idea. And other people take him and get paid the big bucks until he had to figure out how to get something off his ideas. So he started getting, I guess when they realized he came up with that idea that not only saved the company money, but had the company making millions, he would get like a little bonus check off of that. But you know, they got certain people, they don't want to have or get the money. They just want their ideas. You know how they do the fracking and the oil. Only thing they care about is extracting that oil out of that ground. And people like my husband, all they care about is extracting those creative ideas from him. And he learned to not just give all his idea and get absolutely nothing. So they know how creative he is with these ideas because they know where the idea come from. They just give other people the pay and the credit for it. He decided that he's just not going to do it anymore. They said, so they tell him, well, you know you got ideas. He said, well, you know you got someone. So somebody, he said, well, you know you creative, you got ideas about this and that. He said, well, why would I tell y'all? He said, I don't get paid to figure out how to stop this particular thing from happening. Let's say people will walk by and you know it will be kind of accidents because he's a part of security out there, you know, to make sure people don't get hurt, let them know, oh, you can't do this and that. So he came up with an idea where no one has to get hurt. It's something on the end of some table or something because he create these commercial boxes for electrical box for commercial businesses. He make those. And well, some particular machine, people walk by, they think it'll fall or someone get hurt. So he figured out how to put something on the thing and do something. Nobody got hurt and actually saved the company millions because they would either get returns or things or something, however how he explained it. He's even drawing and everything. He put that on there. This girl supervisor, okay, it's a great idea. He take it to the person. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah. He ain't pay him no attention. But this girl take it up there. She getting these big bonus. I don't know how much the bonus was, 3,000, 10,000, whatever it was. She took it up there as her idea. They already know it wasn't her idea. But she took it up there as her idea. She get the big bucks for it, getting all the praise for it. And then they come out and made a permanent thing. And he getting irritated. I said, he getting irritated. All right, well, it is what it is. You need to figure out how to get your money. So I just listen and whatever. So there are many of us in the earth like that. And I've always just been here. Not knowing why I'm here. You know, just doing whatever to move forward in the earth. Doing very little. While my husband works and takes care of me. Even though we are separated, he takes care of all the bills in his house. And I'm disabled on disability, so dealing with the MS and the blindness in one eye, temporary blindness in the other eye, off and on. Severe scoliosis, neck issues, bone spurs, all kind of stuff going on in my back. But anyway, the vertigo are crazy. So with all that said, so social distancing. So it's been always a part of my life. Not intentionally, but now that we're in social distancing, my life hasn't changed any. Go to the grocery store, Go to the Dollar Tree. Go to the go to the mom and pop restaurants. You order, you go in, take out, do that. Walmart, pick up some things. I've been doing that for the pandemic. The only thing changed is going out to restaurants where you only sit in. And you're still trying to figure out what to do with that. How they gonna do that? But I hear and they talking about having an outdoor social distance. That's why I have a thing to agree with this social distancing and this pandemic. But all the things these people are trying to do, it doesn't seem like there isn't a pandemic to me, because I don't see people falling dead all over the place like 100 years ago in the Spanish flu. There may have been pockets of the earth where people life hadn't changed for them. I don't know, but there's a lot of people dying. They claim it's more black people dying, at a scale, but then black people have been dying that way for the last since I think since whenever Hillary those started about this super predator things, and Joe Biden crime bill, Clinton one strike you out, whatever, all of that, black people been dying at an alarming rate for the last 40 years. And now we're in this so-called pandemic. Oh, black people dying at a higher rate than any other race in this COVID. They always was. So I don't get the COVID killing black people. I don't see COVID killing black people. No black people dying around me. And I look on TV. I don't see a lot of black people dropping. If black people were dropping dead like that, I think black people would be on social media sharing it. They're telling us black people dying like that. But if black people are dying like that, I would think black people, just like they're always showing black people getting gunned down. Like the man jogging minding his own business, he got shot in the head. Just from jogging in his own neighborhood. And we still hearing about that, seeing videos about that. I don't see no videos of black people dropping dead from COVID. I don't see it, not even in the main media is the one that's saying that, but I don't. Where are the videos? Because if black people dropping dead like that, I think black people would be filming it, showing it, sharing it, just like they do these group of black people, young girls and young men, young boys, because they don't act like men. Out here, girls just, got on these Daisy Dukes tight jean pants, crop top, whatever, out there just fighting and pulling and carrying on back and forth, and the men standing around filming. I just said that the other day. Oh, they still doing that. So if they're doing that, where are African Americans dying of COVID by an alarming rate? Then they said Atlanta opened up, and I see videos of black people running through the streets as if they go into stores like they were just let out of a cage. Cars everywhere. Where are black people dropping dead from COVID? I don't see it. I really don't see it. I won't say it's not happening, but then black people are not posting. Then we see black people in crowds. They are dancing, partying. People calling the police on them. They're just out there drinking, doing what they normally do in crowds look like 100. Police out there doing whatever, trying to stop them. But then I see a bunch of Caucasian little skinny white girls on some little makeshift uh thing, you be on stage, a makeshift stage outside in little bikini things with their A out, twerk, doing their pole dancing thing out in the open, and people standing there looking like, throwing money at them. Where's the police? I don't see them. But y'all see black people having parties, having fun, drinking. Some got on mask, some don't. Police trying to break them up. I've seen these videos, but where are the African Americans dropping dead at an alarming rate? Why aren't Americans in black Americans in these situations posting videos? They're posting videos of them partying by the hundreds, running through the streets when they open up Atlanta, Georgia, if I'm right, open up the streets, running like they were let out of a cage. I see all of this. I'm hearing about New York and all these California, all these other places. If people are dropping dead like that, why aren't people on social media talking about it? They talking about unarmed black men getting gunned down for jogging in his own neighborhood, having parties, sitting in the park minding their own business, getting escalated on by the police, doing the same thing the white people are doing, standing around social distance, just in the park minding their own business. So the thing about it, that always been going on with black America. So that's still happening. But black America is dropping dead from COVID-19 and an alarming rate more than any other race, trying to make COVID-19 the face of black America. It's not working. Because if it's that bad, somebody will be posting it on social media. Because everybody else in their own house, a lot of them scared to death, panicking, scared to look out the window, scared to go in their own yard, scared to touch their own mail, go to their own mailbox. Because this invisible monster COVID-19 is waiting to invade their body and kill them. While others gotta go to work, full mask every day, breathing in their own carbon dioxide, lowering their immune system. So I don't see social distancing ending anytime soon. Social distancing to me is preparing people for whatever they're preparing people for. And anyway, as this 5G rolls out, this advanced technology, banks are closing for 4 days. And my husband, see, I saw the video, I did the video yesterday. So my husband saw that notification last night. And he said, why they close the banks when I get paid? I said, what you talking about? I get paid on the 15th. And they closing the bank and what I told him, I said, well, I did a video on it on YouTube. You can go look at it explaining what's happening with the banks closing and all of that. And I say, you get paid on the, I said, don't you get paid a day before? He like, He ain't say anything. I said, you get paid the day before. That means you go to the ATM, take out the cash that you're going to need before 6 o'clock, before 5 o'clock Thursday, because I think the 15th is a Friday. 5 o'clock Thursday, your money should already be in the bank, because it comes a day early. For you usually don't like to hit the bank until like 7, 8 o'clock. Messing with people. So if your money is in, so if your money comes in a day, always a day before, that night before, whatever, however they like to do it, you get your money out the ATMs or whatever, and have the cash on you. That way, you do what you need. You got cash to do what you need to do for the long 4-day weekend. Bank shut down for core system, central system, the heart of the banking system is being upgraded. I'm saying to 5G technology. They said upgrade to advanced technology. So the next advanced technology is 5G. Because right now everything's 4G. But 5G been around for a while. I know because it will come up on my phone. So I guess when they first started building those towers that I was seeing over this sunset. When I was taking pictures, I would see them building the towers, putting up and all of that. I would see them putting one up. So that's why I was it. And I know my phone would pick it up, then it would leave. It would pick it up, then it would leave. I say, 5G? So I would try to get that 5G again. It wouldn't come back up. It just come up when it wanted to. So I guess it was testing or whatever. It's still just testing with the internet being off, being down for whatever. Then it comes back. It being an outage and comes back. So it's obvious what they're doing. And people fighting it. To me, it's like you're being left behind. You're being left behind in the plants, in the industrial world. Wow. The technology world rolls in. So people being scared of 5G, scared of COVID-19, fear is what lowers your immune system. Fear is what creates sickness, illness in your body. So fearing these things, you are actually fearing 5G, fearing COVID-19, especially when COVID-19 is a virus. They say it's a novice virus, a new kind of coronavirus that comes from bats. Thing about it is, it came from bats the first time. Now a new coronavirus come from bats. It's coronavirus come from bats. And in an article I heard somebody say that this particular COVID-19, because it attacks the lungs, causing